Hi, everybody. Welcome. So, for those of you who don't know who I am Tisona and I am the founder of Nourished by Nature, Jamaica. And we are a hair care brand, as most of you who follow the page know. And for Mara's friends who may not know, we specialize in hair care, black hair care, that is. So both relaxed and natural hair. And my sister, who is also locked, she benefits from it as well because I am her go-to consultant. I don't know if she's on as yet, but welcome to everybody. So this evening, well, this is the first in a series of chats that we're going to be having. And it's really a space that we're hoping to create for women and men who are into beauty, because you do have some men who are into
Yes,
beauty.
you do.
Yes, so you have people who love to take care of their hair. And it's not just about hair, it's also about skincare, it's also about empowerment, and also a place for small business owners in Jamaica to showcase their products and also, just to have some conversations. Nothing too hard. So with me this evening is Mara Ophelia. She's a good friend of mine. We went to high school together and we served as Leo
Yes, you
Club members
do.
together. She was my president the year before I became president. Wonderful person to work with. And she's also a YouTuber for those who don't know. So she's going to be talking a little bit about that. So Mara, would you mind introducing yourself to our audience?
Okay, so guys, for the purpose of the video, well, an HR professional by day, but in my spare time, I am a YouTuber. My channel name is actually Naturally Told by Mara. And for that channel, I do hair care, skincare, and a lot about my lifestyle. So Jamaican trips, travel trips, tours, etc. And a tupsa cooking every now and then when I'm in the mood for cooking. But majority of what I do on it, I can say, is mostly hair care.
Yes, yes, so
Yeah.
that's it. And that's one of the reasons why I invited you this evening as my very first guest because I absolutely love your YouTube channel.
Thank
And
you.
I'll confess, I not only watch for the hair care videos, I watch for the vlogs, the travel vlogs, and I low key use your channel to help me to cook. So for those who have a challenge with the cooking like me, I am not going to shy away from that. Check out her YouTube channel. It's filled with information, fun and enjoyment. She travels a lot, people. And you went to Miami recently.
Yes, I did. And I gave
Yes.
a little tips of what the trip was like on the channel as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah. So, Mara, tell us a little bit about your hair journey. I know you were relaxed like myself, and then you up and left me. I still have not forgiven you for that.
yeah.
But
Uh,
what
well,
what made you decide to transition from relaxed hair to natural hair?
okay, so I started the healthy hair journey with you initially. I think it was
Hmm.
2014, 2015,
Yeah,
thereabout.
about
Around
that.
this
Yeah.
time. And then I think I did a sewing, and for that sewing, I got some damage. And then
Mm.
I was growing it back. And while I was starting to see my new growth, I was like, I couldn't care for my natural hair when I was younger. Maybe now, with all these YouTube videos, all these hair gurus all around, all these new products, then
Hmm.
it's possible that, I can get a little thing and two done with my hair. So that's how I started
Yes.
transitioning. And that was, I think my last processing was January 2016.
16. Yes. I remember you when you made that announcement. I was shocked because I thought we were in this
In this
together,
together.
but
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 a lot of what you told me worked for me as well in my transitioning. So,
yes, and that's very important because a lot of people don't know this. They think that there's a difference in terms of how you take care of your hair. The only difference is one is chemically altered and the other is in its natural state. But
trust.
it does require the same amount of care. And it's just that one type. My hair requires more protein than yours because it's chemically altered. But you
Yeah,
do need to shampoo, you do need to deep condition, and you do need to do your scalp massages just as how you'd require it when you have natural hair. It's the
natural
same
or
thing for
processed.
relaxed hair. And this, for me, I keep my relaxed hair and have no problem with natural hair. I love natural. I love the natural hair community, but for preference and for convenience, because I will tell anybody this, I am not a hairstylist. You see all those twists that you have in, girl, me can't do them. You see my hair, it's in a ponytail. Washed it a few nights ago and I put it in a ponytail, and that's it from me because you know my schedule, I am always on the go. So for convenience, I keep my hair relaxed. So, but I want to ask you though, what is your hair regimen like? Because your hair looks very healthy, and I know you do a lot of DIY stuff. So, how do you maintain the health of your hair?
Okay, so despite popular beliefs, I don't wash my hair every week. So what I'll do is, say to say, building up to my wash day, I will go ahead to do a leave-in. In most cases, it might be the aloe vera and rice water mix. So if I'm going to wash my hair on Saturday, I probably put it in on Thursday. Allow, because that for me, I realize strengthens my hair because it provides a lot of protein.
Mm-hmm.
And then but from there, I'll have my wash day, and in most cases for my wash day, I'm mostly using moisture-based products, especially since rice water causes your hair to dry out a bit because it lacks
Yes.
too much protein. So I mostly use moisture-based products when I'm doing my wash, and washing my hair at detangle, I normally go to a protective style. Um, as you said, hair is not so easy to take care of, whether it's processed or it is natural. So the protective styles, I go between either doing wash and goes or I do my twist. Like now, this was like the easiest thing to go to, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with this for another week. I probably pull it out, wear it out, and then that's it. A few days, then I pull it out, wear a twist out. When
Okay.
I wash, do I make sure that I moisturize. So
Yes.
just as the Nourished by Nature Scalp Elixir has all the wonderful oils that keeps your scalp moist and your hair moist, ensure to go through, moisturize my scalp. Sometimes I do add some to the hair, add some moisturizer, and I keep it in a protective style most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not wearing my natural hair like this, I do give it breaks. So that's
Yes.
either doing some box braids or some crushes, things that allow the hair to get a break. Because, you know, in your hair every day, manipulation can cause your hair to break as well.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
I try my best as much as possible, probably every 2 months or 3 months, to give it a break for a month or so, so that my hair gets to breathe
Mm-hmm.
and grow naturally
Mm-hmm.
without too much stress. So it's
Yes.
a very simple regime. Every month, every other month, I'll do one of my DIYs for added
Yeah.
moisture or protein, depending on what I'm seeing. And recent times, I've actually just did my first trim.
Oh, you
Yes, my
did.
they're looking. Yes.
Yes, I
So
remember
that,
we were
yes,
having a
been a
conversation about that.
yes. Did
Yes,
my
yes.
first trim, and yeah, I think I can now do that myself. Wasn't bad at all. So
Hmm. Yeah. So you mentioned something very important that many people may not know. And one of the things that we get a lot of questions on the page daily. Can the elixir grow my hair in 2 weeks? How fast can it grow my hair? And one of the things we try to tell people is that yes, it does help with hair growth and regrowth. But in terms of the speed, it varies for people because of your DNA. We can't guarantee that the oil is going to make your hair grow faster than your DNA is made for it as fast as it to grow. That's totally dependent on your DNA. And one of the things that we encourage people to do is to wear protective styles because
protective.
when you leave your hair alone, your hair will thrive. Your hair does not need a lot of
Definitely.
And people are saying the oil is nice, but it's too small. Here's the thing. You don't need a lot of product.
That's it.
You don't need a lot of product. And
That's it.
once you have moisturized your hair and you put a little bit of the oil in there on your fingertips, or you put a few drops and you massage it into, you'll find that it will cover most bases or all bases of your hair. And one of the things why we developed the multi-purpose oil, I call it a multi-purpose oil, because I was tired of all the clutter in my house. One
Yes.
thing for, I have
Oil for
scalp
this,
eczema.
oil for
Yeah.
that.
So I have scalp eczema, and the medication that I got was drying out my hair. And I said, no, I can't deal with this because I can't afford to have a deep condition every week and my hair still a dry up because of the medication. And so I started researching and started playing around with different things. And then after like a year or so, I finally perfected this blend of oils and herbs. And I shared it with my hairdresser, and she said, look here, we need to put this on the shelf because I have a lot of customers who this could benefit from. And that was how we got Nourished by Nature. So you don't need a lot, you just need to make sure so you moisturize. And people, listen to me very carefully. Oil does not moisturize. Only water can do that. Water. When you are thirsty, what do you drink?
Water.
Water. So you need to ensure that you moisturize with water and then you seal with the oil.
Yeah.
If anybody tell us that oil moisturize, they're lying to you. Oil is used as a sealant to prevent the moisture from evaporating out of your hair too quickly. So that is my little bit. But we're going to go back to Mara now. So Mara, I have a few questions for you because we're not going to stay very long on this chat. I have a few more questions for you, but one of the questions is, how do you practice self-care?
Well, self-care for me. Actually, my self-care includes my hair. Because for me, I like that feeling of my fresh hair styling it while I am doing something, probably watching a movie, binge watching some movies
Mhm.
or anything like that. So most cases my wash days are a Sunday. That's really my time. Find something, a new style to do. I'll use that to pamper myself, try that style, combing my hair, watching my movie, drinking something nice, maybe read. Sometimes I'll stop and read a book, but just taking some time for me to fix up myself, making myself feel nice again. Because trust me, especially with natural hair, if you're not caring it, you can look like a crazy person, and that totally affects how you feel for the
Yes,
day, for the week, for
that
how
is
long
so
it
true.
will keep your hair like that.
That is so true. Oh, I'm trying to see what the comments are like. You're looking at the comments. Miss Reese says
Yes.
she learned something new, so I'm very happy about that. And please make sure you share the information. And when we go live, share the live with your friends because we're going to be going live at least once a month, and we're going to be talking about hair care and self-care and all of that and empowerment. So as I touch on that bit of empowerment, Mara, one of the things I like about your channel is that it's also a space where you touch on not only the beauty side of things, but also the empowerment and the spiritual side of things. And in a world where there's so much negativity going on, how do you remain positive? Or how do you try to remain positive in such a space where there's so much negativity?
So what I try to do is to focus on what my goal is, especially with the channel. I know that looking at it, person will say, "Oh, you've been on it a year. You need to do some pranks because pranks is what is Rose person's channel. You need to bring in more of the kind of things. Try to collab with famous people and those things." I stay motivated because I know the kind of messages I want to bring forth on the channel. So even if it's going to take me 3 years to get where I want to go. As long as the channel speaks to what I want it to speak to, then I continue to feel motivated in doing it. And the next thing is all the things, the type of content I do on my channel, I am not going out of my way to do. These are things that happen in my everyday life. I love to travel. I love trying to cook different things, and I love taking care of my hair. So it's not really a burden to me to put out content because what I'm doing is things that I love to do on a daily basis. And for that, it keeps me motivated because I want to share this aspect of my life. Surprisingly, the other day, I had a phone call with this young man for about 20 to 30 minutes about hair care.
Yes.
And people wouldn't even believe that a guy would be watching my channel for my hair care things and calling me for tips. Mara, what can I do
Yes.
about my ends looking like this? I want to do this to my hair. Which one of your mixes you think would be best to get this result? And those kind of things let me know that my aim is reaching somebody. Even if it's one
Yes.
person, I'm reaching somebody and I'm helping somebody
Mhm.
to achieve what they want to achieve. And that shows that I'm reaching both males and females. So
Mhm.
that also adds
Yeah.
to the motivation.
Yes. And one final question that I have for you. What does it mean to be your authentic self or to be authentically you? I got that information.
Wants
So
you to be your
what
most
what does that
authentic
mean for you?
self, always representing who you are. So despite of what is happening around you, what people are saying to you, what people are doing, staying true to what you believe and what it is truly speaks to others as to who you are as a person. So not
Mm-hmm.
allowing anything to change you, going back to what I said, not allowing, oh, all right, so this prank is running the place, let me try that.
Yeah.
This person is doing this to the hair, let me try that. But sticking to what it is represents who Mara is, who Tisona is, who Miss Pretty
Mm.
underscore 21 is. Just sticking to
Yes.
what makes you who you are always and not being
Yes.
influenced by outside opinions or activities.
Yeah. I I am not on YouTube, but I do manage a YouTube channel. I won't say which channel it is, but you probably know which channel I
Up to
manage.
the plug.
And the the face of that channel, I can say, she was a little reserved and saying, she wasn't sure about she wasn't sure if anybody was going to find the content valuable. And I had to, say, look here, it's about being you. It's your channel. You know your stuff. And there is somebody out there who will find what you have to say important to them. As long as you are adding value,
Adding value.
the people will come. You will have an audience. You know who you're talking to or what you want to talk about. There is something out there for everybody, and there is something that you can offer. So if it's even one person, you're going to help that one person. So it doesn't matter. Don't be scared. Just go out there, do your thing, be authentically you
You.
and you alone, right? Don't try to follow the crowd. I tell her this all the time. Don't watch what other people are doing. Only you can, or you want to do this? All right, do it better, but put your spin on it.
But if
It
you're
doesn't
to
matter.
follow what the crowd is doing, you're going to be pulled this direction, that direction.
Exactly.
And the next thing, whatever it is you had planned to do, is
Yes.
lost somewhere along the line.
Mhm.
So,
Hmm. And that is why we try to differentiate ourselves, with Nourished by Nature from other sellers in the market because everybody's selling a hair growth oil. But what they're not telling you is how to use it correctly because you're going
yes.
to get a lot of questions. Why isn't my hair growing? Sweetheart, your hair is always growing from your scalp. It's just that your hair is breaking off faster than you can see growth. What are you doing? Are you wearing those tight hairstyles? So when you're massaging the oil into your scalp and you're trying to grow back your edges, but next week you're going to put on a weave and your hair is pulled back tightly.
Pull back tight.
Yeah. So
Growth comes with practicing things that will give you hair
Yes,
retention as well. So if you're not
yes,
retaining the length of the hair, how are you
yes.
going to see if your hair is growing?
And it's a lot of sellers might get upset with this, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Hair care is 20% products and 80% technique. Believe it.
It is.
Mhm. Yes, you can
Definitely.
get you can get the same result from our product. Costs $1,500, and you can get the same result using or better results than when you say buy a $35 product on Amazon. But it's what you do with it.
Is what you do with it.
Yeah,
That is true.
yes. So I don't know if anybody has any questions for us or Mara before we go. I'm not seeing any questions. You can use the question sign down there. No? No questions? Mara, the people, them look like them learn everything. Look like what you say. Them still us, them still in awe. But anyway, it's been a good and fruitful conversation. I really enjoyed this, and we hope
I think we have
that
a
this is the three
three
wishes. Just met three wishes. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What's your biggest motivation? Mara, that's for you.
my biggest motivation. My parents. I would say that my biggest motivation is my parents, giving them the life that they probably would not have gotten and would want to experience before
Mhm.
transitioning from this world.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. My biggest motivation comes from um, being able to go a step further. My parents provided everything for me. And I think that is why our generation, we push so hard because they sacrificed everything to give us what they didn't have.
They
And know that we're in a position to do better. We use that as the motivation to go out there and make that bread and just take care of them because
Yep.
they did the same for us. So that's where our motivation comes from. I couldn't agree with you more. Do I ship my oil overseas? Yes, we do, but we use Jamaica Post, so it might be a little like snail mail, but we do. We have clients in New York. Yes. Any other questions for us before we leave? Well, I believe that is the end of our chat this evening, Mara. I hope we could impart some knowledge. I know people were saying that they have learned a lot, and we're very happy to share the information with you guys. And Mara, before you go, what is your Instagram handle? Where can people find you on YouTube, and where can they find you on Instagram?
Okay, so for YouTube, it's Naturally Told by Mara. And for Instagram, if you want my lifestyle posts, it's at Mara_Ophelia, Ophelia, which is the name I'm using on this chat. And for
Okay.
hair related items, I use a separate Instagram, which is at Naturally Told by Mara. That page was originally created for hair related items, so I'm going to keep it that way. And my lifestyle will stay on Mara_Ophelia. So those are the three ways to connect.
Mhm. Oh, if you don't mind telling us, or giving us a little hint of what's to come next for your YouTube channel, or if you have any grand plans for next year.
Grand plans, you just have to head over to YouTube, watch one of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and you'll definitely see what's coming. Definitely.
Yes,
And
please subscribe to her channel.
tomorrow's video will be a hair related video as well, so you
Oh,
can
nice. What
come in.
time do you usually upload
So
on a
I
Sunday?
upload every Sunday at 12 p.m.
Okay, and that's Jamaica time.
Central Time. Yes.
So every Sunday at 12 p.m., naturally told by Mara. I hope I got that correct.
Yes, you did.
All right, fabulous. So look out for her new video dropping tomorrow. And for all those who are interested in hair care videos, her channel is a place to be because it is authentic Jamaican content and you will love it. Take my word for it. I tune in every Sunday. Sometimes may almost burn up my food because may have watched. So, yeah, Mara, thank you so much for joining, and we hope to chat again soon.
Yes.
So have a good night,
Anytime.
everybody, and thank you guys so much for joining. And we're gonna save the video, so for those who joined late, you can rewatch and yeah, and enjoy from the get-go. You won't miss anything because we're gonna upload it to the page. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and have a good rest of your night, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.